all of us supported that girl and said that we don't believe Sonny because Sonny has lied about this kind of thing before. She sided.
Wait, Auntie Wada, not Sonny.
Scotty, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I always do that. When Scotty was dragging a black trans woman all over this app, and the black trans woman on this app sided with that black trans woman, what did Auntie Cookie do? She sided with the cis heterosexual woman. But she follows the lead of black trans women, right? Like, she cares so much about what black trans women are telling her to do. And like I said, if she didn't put her son on the internet, nobody could attack them. I get misgendered all the fucking time. He's not even witnessing it. This trying to make this into some sort of national fucking case. Keep your son off the internet. Stop talking. You cannot bear to have somebody misgender your son. Stop being in lives talking about how your son is trans. In a transphobic space. This is a transphobic space that we're operating in. And you're up here talking about your trans son as if nobody is going to say transphobic things about your trans son. It's fucking ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. We have called her out. We have called her in on a dozen occasions about, what is it called? About tokenizing her kid, about blackfishing, about what is it called? AAVE, about lying. And just days before we had it out in the VC, her and I, well, we didn't really have it out, but the days before she left the VC because of the disagreement about Scotty and Pumpkin, we were in there calling her out for lying to everybody and saying that she's Afro-Latina. This bitch is white. You're a white woman. And you're running around the app telling everybody that you're Afro-Latina. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you're running around the app telling everybody that you're Afro-Latina. You are tokenizing your kid. She always has to be the fucking center. She is not Afro-Latina. She's Spanish. Do y'all know where Spain is? Do y'all know what the fucking Iberia Peninsula is? That's in the middle of fucking Europe. She's a European white woman. That's what she is. She has, when I first met her, and everybody who knows her from more than 6 months to a year ago, know goddamn good and well that lady has always said that she was a white woman. Please come up here, Pisces, and tell the truth and shame the devil. Please come up here and tell the truth and shame the devil, Pisces. Please come up here, Hendon, if you're still in the room, and tell the truth and shame the devil. Because spiritual is her child and is caping for her.
I heard her say she was white just a few days ago.
But then in the same breath, in the next breath, she's saying she's Afro-Latina. Go read a book, darling.
Yeah. I would just like to say that as an Afro-Latina person up on the panel, I'm Haitian. First and foremost, Latino, Latina, Latinx, that's literally ethnicities. Like, even so, if somebody's a black...
Juicy is Afro-Latina too.
Yeah, she's Afro-Latina too. She's Puerto Rican. Even if you are, if you have Latinx descent, like, you can still be racialized as, like, white.
But she doesn't.
But she doesn't.
Spain is not in Latin America. It's in Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
Europeans are white. People from Spain are white.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Well, I thought she said she was Puerto Rican, but even
she's not Puerto Rican. She's
not Puerto Rican. She's
from Spain.
She said something about her granny or somebody being Puerto Rican.
Angie is Afro-Latina. But even then, like, that doesn't make you Afro-Latina. Like, just because you have people gotta understand. Your race is based on your phenotype.
Shout out to the fellow Afro-Latinas.
Like, I love the people. I love Cookie's friends coming in here trying to lie for her. But baby, we all know we all know where she says she's from. Right. We all know what her heritage is. She talks about it incessantly because she is someone who has to be who has to center herself in everything. She always has to center herself, which is the main reason why she tokenizes her son. Because it's her way to center herself. You're lying for her. She's a white woman. She doesn't present white. She is white. Spain is in Europe. Why have you not answered the question, Spiritual, that I asked you? I said, what part of what part of her heritage is Latina?
So
Hold up. I wanna wait until Spiritual answers this because she's saying that Cookie isn't lying. What part of her heritage is Latina?
Right, but spirituals confuse me down here, Auntie, only because people gotta understand there is a difference between being
Notice
white
the
tea,
spiritual types real fast, but she don't type nothing. You seen a black and white picture
Auntie
of
Cookie
her
is not
slightly
white
dark-skinned
tea
grandmother who she claims is African.
white tea.
Yeah,
White.
she's always said that she's white. She's never said that she's white.
She's white. I know her longer than you, Spiritual. I know you're her little lapdog now, but I've known her longer than you.
Right,
I got family everywhere. People know that.
We've known this lady for years. She's never.
Baby, I got family this day.
Never until very recently.
Pale as fuck, and they are white tea passing, but they are black. They just the way that their skin color looks and the way that some of their features look, you would have confused them for being white tea, especially because they've never lived in Louisiana and they were around Louisiana at the time of white tea
Pisces,
passing.
has this woman ever identified as anything other than white? Has this woman ever said she was anything other than white?
From my knowledge, no.
She's always said that she was white, and then
I've known her for almost a year with you, and no, it's always
recently she started claiming to be Afro-Latina. And again, if your heritage is Spanish, even if you do have some North African blood, which she claims, if your heritage is Spanish, what part of that makes you Latina? Spiritual, you still haven't answered that question. What part of her heritage is Latina? Because you keep saying she's Latina. What part of her heritage is Latina? Because Spain is not in Latin America. Spain is not Latina. Spain is Europeana.
Europeana is crazy.
Europeanex, bitch.
And also, but also even
she's not Puerto Rican. She is not Puerto Rican.
She's not Puerto Rican. I know that.
She is not Puerto Rican.
She's not Puerto Rican.
Spanish.
She's never called herself Puerto Rican.
Wait, will the real Puerto Ricans please stand up? Like, she is Spanish. She has always said that always said that her people were from Spain. She has never said that she was Puerto Rican. You don't even know her, and you're in here trying to cape for her. She's never claimed to be Puerto Rican, not one time.
Yeah, she's not admitted.
I wish she would come in here because I want her to get up on this panel and say that she's Puerto Rican in front of all of us. Go get her, Spiritual. Tell her come in here and tell us how she's Latina.
Yeah, as an Afro-Latina, I want to meet a fellow Afro-Latina.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get away from the topic. I just really wanted to know.
Well, I mean, every time her name comes up, one of her little minions comes in here and capes for her. Cookie is a racist. She is transphobic. She said very transphobic things over the years that I have paid. Like when she says there are ugly women who people think are trans. The fuck? The fuck?
Damn.
What? No, people in my community, people say that somebody might be trans when they're too beautiful.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out. Is she too good to be true? But
also the way that she would mammify us too. She would mammify like a lot of
honey. Every time
I tried to
I got into so much shit. Y'all used to tell me about that too. But I got into so much conflict because every time there was conflict between two people on this app, Cookie would run and get me and try and expect me to jump in that shit. And
I feel as a white person and other white people, we should listen to black people, especially black trans women. Like, girl, what? Like, she had nothing to do with this
But then as
conversation.
soon
Like,
as
why
a
are you putting
black
her in
trans woman
it?
says something you don't like, you try to get your whole group to cancel her.
No shit.
You feel like you should listen to black trans women, but as soon as you get into it, as soon as a black trans woman says something that you don't like, or as soon as a black trans woman is associated loosely with somebody that you don't like, you try to get your whole group to cancel her.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not doing any capping, baby. She tried to get all of you to cancel
Girl,
us. That's why you went on your whole.
Like, how can,
That's why you went on your whole little diatribe about how you were still gonna be my friend and all of that kind of stuff, baby. It was cap when you said it too.
Baby, I don't know you enough.
There's no
care
cap
enough
here.
to lie to you. Like, what are you like? Ain't nobody gonna lie about this.
Don't nobody care enough about Spiritual Owl to lie to them.
Right.
Don't nobody give a damn.
Yeah, that's no shade.
Like I'm saying, everything I'm saying is the truth. Cookie has always said that she was white until a few months ago she started saying that she was an Afro Latina. That is a fact. Anybody who knows her, go ahead, Hayden.
Yeah, I was gonna honestly. I came up just to confirm what you were saying. Auntie, we've been in the debate space together for almost a year now. And when we first started coming up on your panels, Cookie always presented herself as a YT person. Never once did she say that she was of any, until like she said she took some DNA test or something, or found something, or found some documents or something that
I'm not broke, baby.
I don't know.
I'm far from broke, but this is Cookie's talking point because I challenged because I saw when I had a live.
But if y'all would like to see what a white
wait a minute, hold up.
Looks
I had a live about
right. That
hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I got to respond to this shit that she said. I had a live about the same people who gift white people, specifically Mel and Cookie, coming into my live and just sitting there and not gifting me at all. But then they go over to Mel's live and send them like big, 1,000 coin gifts and stuff like that. I was calling out
those are really
racism, anti-blackness. I was calling out free labor. Expecting free labor from trans women of color, from black trans women. And now they are framing that as me being mad about not being gifted.
No shade.
This is Cookie's talking point. This is what Cookie is telling people to say. That I was mad because I wasn't being gifted. And so she's ignoring the inherent racism and the inherent transphobia and expecting a black trans woman to do free labor about these issues, and then going and gifting big to the white trans women who do the same labor.
Right, and I was in that live. So
I called that out, and what Spiritual Owl is in here saying is that that's me complaining about being broke.
That wasn't what the fuck.
Cookie is saying, as a white woman who supports black trans people, Cookie is saying, and Mel, as a white woman who supposedly supports black people, is saying that that's me complaining about being broke. That me calling out the fact that, because I wasn't just talking about me, I was also talking about Angelica.
That is true.
Which is why they got mad at me the first time. The first time they got mad at me was because my space has always been about supporting trans voices on this app, particularly black trans voices. One day it was Angelica who was live, and those motherfuckers were all hanging out in the VC of my For the Black Trans Girls on the app Discord instead of being in Angelica's live. And so I went into my Discord and I deleted the VC. And that's when they started doing all this mask space and all of this stuff because I had shut down the Discord. And because I started to let's really talk about it. I started to I said we have lost the plot. My space is about building black trans creators on this app. Myself, Angelica, the other black trans women who go live on this app, the other trans women of color who go live on this app. The other trans people who are black and of color who go live on this app. This is what this space is about. Chats and secret discourse that they didn't tell us about. So that was really the beginning of it. But and then I forgot where this was going, but spiritual accused me of something. But then it just proves the point. When I was addressing, the inherent racism of expecting free labor from black trans women, that to spiritual owl means that I was complaining about being broke. But also, that to Auntie Cookie means that I was complaining about being broke. That to Uncle Bubba means that I was complaining about being broke. That to Uncle Turkey means that I was complaining about being broke. That to Mel means that I was complaining about being broke. So Cookie and all her white people with spiritual, who's not white, means when we challenge people, no, Cookie said it too. I just heard it. I just heard her say it in Mel's live yesterday. Don't lie, spiritual. That shit. When I challenge that as expecting free labor from black trans women, she called it complaining about being broke. So that's y'all's narrative about this very real social justice issue. This is what proves that y'all are just in this to be right. You're not in this about social justice. You're not in this about black trans people. You're not in this about black trans men or black trans women. You're in this to be right. Because when I challenge y'all about expecting free labor from trans people, that's what you interpret it as. Because you are toned, you have no real concept of what it means to stand in solidarity with black trans women. You have no real concept of any of these things when we discuss transphobia. You have no concept of any of this stuff. You just want to be somebody on the app. Cookie really wants to be somebody on this app.
Can I also
That's
add
why she
something
sits
in
with everybody. And you are pushing this racist ass narrative. You're carrying Cookie's racist water. Because to say that a trans woman who challenges people for expecting free labor from her is complaining about being broke is diabolically racist. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good? No, you good. You good.
Remember when Mel started saying, "Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure."
That's what you say.
That's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mel, patterned herself after me. Like worship the ground I walked on.
Mm-hmm.
And
they revered you like you was a goddess.
She was the copy. But she's getting gifted more than me because people value her labor more than mine.
See,
and that's the issue of racism and sexism.
No shade.
And
your talking points were like way better than hers.
Auntie, I wanted to show.
Hold on, see.
Auntie, I wanted to show a picture real quick, right?
Hold on, real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to again put this out there. Again, to reiterate this, you literally have multiple degrees. You also have a job. They don't have anything. Right. No shade. No tea, no shade. But Cookie is a housewife.
And not a
housewife.
Auntie,
and also another thing. And also another thing is, first and foremost, let's be clear.
They take my argument. That's why I say, when people come in here and they're not up to par to really be debating, I say go over to the starter live. Mel is running the starter live. Go over there because you're not on my level to debate with me.
Remember, I told them way back when. I'm like, y'all are trying to act so hard, and one of these days y'all are gonna get traumatized for real. Did I not tell them that?
Mm-hmm. But it really is something that's how they framed me. That is how they have framed me.
Are we talking about trans Mel? Are we talking about trans Mel?
Auntie, can I show what white tea passing actually looks like though?
Yeah.
This is what white tea passing looks like. My auntie just now, as she started getting more older, she started getting into doing box race and stuff. She lived in Ocala, Florida, right?
No, she does not look white tea passing.
Not because she's kind of got okay.
That's not white tea passing, CC. No, she's not white tea passing.
Hold on, let me finish my
white passing is Meghan Markle.
My auntie used to live in Ocala, Florida, right? And she used to live mainly around
Lena